Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Hold on to your lederhosen and throw another Wiener Schnitzel on the grill. It's week 8 of the NFL on ESPN, Oktoberfest style. We've got an intriguing midseason matchup for you. Packers, Redskins, now!
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and greetings from Washington Field. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Adams is one of the premier receivers in the NFL. His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Richardson is a very gifted receiver. He uses his remarkable speed to burn defenders and make big plays. I tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
I'll try heads.
Heads it is.
Let's kick.
Number 2, kicking off for the Packers.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Crosby boots the opening kickoff. The Reds' 20-yard line. Smith play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator. Peterson takes it off the toss and takes it upfield. No one in front of him.
Up to now, he's got 26 yards on 2 carries.
Smith zings it to the right side, and it's tipped, and he's stopped right there.
Come on!
Moses is going to keep his wits about him here and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control. Good reflexes to recover from that bad play. Peters, those blockers, he would have been toast.
Decent play, and they'll now face. Jones gets the call on first down and heads wide. Allison grabs the bullet, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Allison is all by his lonesome on this one, Dan. He takes full advantage of it, too. What happened to the coverage? Let's look.
Rodgers unloads this to the right sideline, and it's... Allison catches it left sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Face mask, number 33, defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Robinson clearly tugs on the face mask here. You just can't do that and get away with it. Check it out. Yep, there's the flag. Definite face mask. As you can see, he's up over 2,000 yards for the year and still moving. Well, if they pass the ball here, watch him to gun it for his favorite receiver.
Jones gets the toss and gets the touchdown.
This is a good call here, Dan. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the ground and get everything.
Early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20.
Settles into a nickel package.
Smith throws a bullet here, and it's complete at the 44.
Number 11 sings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw. They keep doing plays like
Smith throws a beauty to the right
for the pass. Let's see what happens.
Intercepted. Tackled at the 41.
Martinez shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
And an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start. Jones catches the bullet out left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Jones is matched up well with the defense on this one, but is able to stay one step ahead for the completion. It's worth another look here.
7-0. Jones takes his fourth carry of the game and heads wide. This one will be third down. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Picks up a yard on the play and
He's going to keep his wits about him here and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control.
Crosby boots it from 50 yards out, and it's through the uprights.
Right there.
Crosby really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend.
Daniels gets the sack way back at the 16.
Too strong.
No.
Daniels got through with ease and brought the quarterback down back there. Good, clean sack.
Reed catches it in the flat. Makes the catch out to the left and is well past the markers for a first down.
10.
Rogers unloads this to the right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Rogers completes a nice pass past the D on this play. It's worth another look here. Oh, it's all about accuracy, Dan, and there was only one guy covering him on that one.
Williams punches this one left to center, and Rogers lobs this one deep to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Graham has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
And I really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start. Darius will get the carry on second down. Number 18, Packers have yet another shot at scoring and are in command. Their offense takes the field and starts this drive at their 39-yard line. Touchdown at the 30.
Josh Norman knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly to give his receivers
this vital drive at the 30-yard line. Gets the sack, and the clock continues to run.
Number 91 gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Connect. It's not really moving the ball. They need to think bigger.
Smith unloads this one. Rogers makes the long pass, and it's complete for a first down.
Rogers makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 187 yards and 1 touchdown.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Packers in command of this one, 17-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison, and as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Packers are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Adrian Peterson bounces this one to the outside, and he's going to get some room to maneuver out there. The Packers, midway through the first, the Packers have the ball at the 43-yard line. Allison is going to find himself on the receiving end of this one as he works his way open for the big play. A 37-yard play that set up a Packer touchdown. Redskins towards the end of the first quarter, Skins losing by 7. Smith is back to throw here. Who says tight ends are for blocking? Good hands that time. The Packers later in the second, number 2, sets up for a long one here. He's got plenty of boot behind this one. It's through. A 50-yard field goal. Packers up 10-0. Rodgers would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 15-yard touchdown for the Packers. The Packers have opened it up and now lead by 17. The Packers late into the second quarter, ball at their own 38-yard line. Josh Norman was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Packers still late in the second quarter. Packers out in front by 17. Rodgers is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Skins are down at the half, 17-0.
The Packers will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Williams makes the catch on the right side. Williams bulldozes. Williams pulls down the floater out left, and he's got the first down. Williams takes his fourth carry, and it will be second down. Rodgers passes a high, long one, and they convert on third down.
Graham shows his coverage man the finer points of pass patterns, namely, get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man.
Was what did it.
Lewis goes in motion. Williams takes it off the toss, and Williams gets the call again.
To his go-to receiver.
Graham brings down the floater, and that's a touchdown.
Rodgers throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That gives it at their own 19-yard line. Number 18 goes in.
Yeah, great read there.
Daniels sacks him way back at the 12. That will bring up fourth down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. Their 48-yard line. Rodgers uncorks this to the left sideline, and the catch is made well past.
Adams faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well.
Peter, he has time to make his mark on the game.
Where was he in the first half?
Williams. Crosby with the 44-yard attempt, and it's up through the goalpost. Good.
Kaiser handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
Takes the field, and they will start at their own 18-yard line. Number 8 rifles it out left side, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Doctors. They said he's suffering from a hyperextended elbow. They're trying to find a brace that will mitigate the pain, but nothing seems to be working. They're listing his return as doubtful. Back to you, fellas.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Here, we'll start at their own 25-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so.
Number 8 puts his arm into this one, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 19.
Let's go!
King made a huge play there, not only picking off the pass, but moving the ball forward afterwards.
That's their third interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the drive at the 19-yard line. Williams chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
What day is it? How many fingers am I holding up? Come on. Okay. Let's take him off. Let's get him out of here. Come on. Hold.
Whoa. Where you going?
Ryan gets the sack way back at the 24-yard line on the field. Crosby with the 41-yard attempt, and it's good.
Crosby.
They start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Number 8 just rifles this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Number 8 throws a bullet to
Let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
Jackson gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D. They are definitely in go-for-broke mode. Unfortunately, they got broke.
Packers offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 14-yard line.
You know, Dan, this might be a nice time to try a little fade with our go-to receiver.
Williams takes it across the line and gets in for the score.
Sorry. Look at that, man. I gotta get my head right.
This is a nice short yardage run here, Dan. When push comes to shove, you want to be able to get there.
The Redskins start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:55. Number 31 hammers. Number 8 throws a heater right side. Rips him down.
2nd and 15. Ball at the Redskins, 29-yard line.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
Intended receiver. Smith with the coverage.
Quinn wide open, but he can't get the pass. What a killer.
Well, they don't convert on 4th. The Packers offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. Middle of the game. Lewis goes in motion. Williams will take this one off the toss. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over.
Adams was out on the outside, but he didn't quite have a position to make the catch.
They didn't convert on the 4th.
Greedy call, and they paid for it.
The Redskins were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 15-yard line. Number 8 throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. And that is going to do it for this one. The Packers come out on top 44-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Packers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the 3rd quarter. Rodgers would find his target on this one, a 23-yard play that set up a Packer touchdown. The Packers move ahead big and now lead by 24. After driving 25 yards on 4 plays, number 2 is called upon to attempt the field goal. This one, good. Connect on their 2nd field goal. Skins behind by 27. Alexander shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. They've opened it up now and lead by 34. The Skins on defense, King would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Skins trailing 34-0. on 3 plays. Number 2 would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 41-yard field goal. The Packers now up by 37. The Packers have to stop on 4th down, this time at the 2. Williams got the carry as they pounded at him on the ground, and he made the most of it. A 1-yard touchdown for the Packers. The Skins, after a red zone stop, Skins back by 44. Number 8 connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers win big, 44-0. And now it's time to check in with our player of the game. The guy who left it all on the field today. Graham is on the field with our Susie Calvin. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You excelled under pressure today and led your team to a big win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
You know what it is? You know what our D does? We just play hard. I think our D-line did a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage and pressuring the quarterback, and that helped us dominate on the defensive end.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.
In SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Cowboys come away with a decisive 10-point win. Peterson stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Number 87 pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Colts beat the Chiefs. Up in the Windy City of Chicago, we had the Bears come away with a decisive 10-point win. Down in Nashville, we had the Titans prove ineffective and lose by 21. The Panthers got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Seattle Stadium. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Davis is probably the one that most leaps out at you. Tests at the stadium revealed a broken kneecap, so he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Woods sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He'll be out for the rest of the season. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Packers, Redskins. Alexander would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. The Packers win this one by the final score of 44-0. In an AFC South matchup, we had the Texans win their 4th game of the year. The Raiders lost on the road and will have to travel again next week to meet the Panthers. The Falcons win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. Carson threw 3 strikes to the end zone and helped his Eagles beat the Ravens. By the coal mines of Pittsburgh, we had the Steelers get sent away with a 7-point loss. Dolphins, Jets. Bell is just thinking, let's get out of the shadow of our own goal line. There's a first down. What shadows? The only shadows are the defenders behind him. He could go all the way. A 98-yard run. The Jets go on to win this by the final score of 17-13. And last but not least, we had the Giants come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And now that most teams have 7, 8, 9 games under the belt, we're starting to get a pretty good sense for which guys are going to be blue chippers come draft day. Nelson is a guy right off the bat that's really impressed me thus far. 6'1", 240 out of Memphis, and most teams would be hesitant to go after a fullback so early, but this is a guy I really believe could be someone you plug in from the get-go, and he could wind up filling that position for you for a decade or so. Oliver is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career. I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but you can guarantee that the big board is going to see a lot of risers and fallers between now and April.
So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.